recent article on Business Insider, a senior leader at Amazon warns employees to think carefully before relocating for a new job. While he acknowledges the opportunity for a higher income, a bigger title, or ending your unemployment, he says the major move comes with risks. So we wanted to talk about this a little bit more today because, as we know, a lot of people are looking for that next big pay.
Yep.
Or if you are unemployed, just an opportunity, but relocating does come with consequences and with some costs.
Yeah, it's hard too because you have certain places that have really high costs.
Yeah.
And right now you're comfortable with this idea of what you make with how you're spending your money, what your mortgage is, and then you just go and it's super expensive somewhere else.
I think there are some professions where moving is a requirement. You and I both went to journalism school, and it was kind of said from the get-go, like, you're not going to get to work in whatever city you want to be in because most likely it's a bigger city. So it requires a lot of bouncing around.
Yeah. And then I had hour commutes too for mine.
Because you wanted to stay local, so you just commuted.
Yeah, and another thing too, with even working from home for remote, say the job's based out in LA or out the West Coast, then if you're based back on the East Coast, you're working different hours and because of the time change.
Right. So in this article, they talk about how, the decision isn't easily undone.
Yeah.
If you do decide to go this. If the company makes budget cuts or layoffs, you may be lower on the totem pole if you've just made that move, a huge move at that. And so you need to ask yourself before you make any decision like this, what are you going to do if it doesn't work out?
Yeah.
Are you going to be okay in this new city or in this new place?
Because sometimes it's better to maybe just stay than rather go through all the hassle and get that extra, $10,000 a year.
And we also wanted to report this too. CBS reported the rate of Americans moving to work fell to a record low.
Wow.
And so we know a lot of people are trying to stay where they are and just make it work. Remote work, I think, has made that a lot easier too.
Yeah. I'm good here.
I know.
It's like
We're staying put. I don't want to move again. I'm good. All right, still to come on Talk Pittsburgh. You may have heard of Girl Dinner, but what about Dollhouse Dinner? A local woman specializes in making our favorite meals into works of art. We're showing you how she does it, and that's coming up next. Don't go anywhere.